Welcome to Fishing Tales, fishing the California streams, rivers, lakes, bays, and oceans.
I'm going to strap on my fishing creel. I'm going to get me a bucket of worms. Going to catch a big one, cause I know it's my turn. I'm going to set my sails and catch a fishing tail. I don't care if the sun don't shine. I'm gonna kick back and drop me a line to the bottom of the deepest hole. Then I'm gonna hang on to my fishing pole to catch a whale or tell a fishing tale.
And here's the host of our show, the man who brought fun back into fishing, Leo Verana.
There he is. Hello everybody, and welcome again to another episode of Fishing Tales. We're at a lake, Pine Flat Lake, located about 45 miles, where'd he go, southeast of Fresno, California, and it's home of this little baby right here, and some a lot bigger than that. The lake record is 6 pounds and 7 ounces on these. These are the spotted bass. It came all the way from Kentucky that you see in a lot of California lakes. I'm fishing with Bass Pro Larry Hall, and we're going to show you some of these in this fine lake. So you stay with us. It's all here on Fishing Tales.
Hi, folks. I'm Hank Schramm. We have it all for you for the 88 fishing season. Rockcod fishing, salmon trolling, and live bait fishing for stripers, albacore, and rockcod. We specialize in light tackle ocean fishing. Come and try salmon mooching with us.
5 party boats to serve you for all types of ocean fishing, from albacore to salmon, rockcod, and striper too. Call now for your reservations at Hank Schramm's Emeryville Sports Fishing Center, the home of the Queen of the Fleet, the Nautilus II. Where California meets the sky, Shaver Lake in the Sierras. Let me tell you, it's not a secret anymore. It's only 45 minutes from Fresno, California. Easy access for you boaters. The fishing, how about rainbow, brown, and brook, and kokanee salmon too. Do yourself a favor. Come on up here and try it. Sierra Fishing, Shaver Lake, and Huntington too. We'll see you up here. You're gonna love it.
This fishing really is fun, isn't it, Jim?
It sure is, Jimmy. Aren't we proud to be part of a Christian fishing organization that promotes spiritual growth and strong families?
Really. Focus has helped a lot of families in their faith.
It really has. Through our conferences and our camps and our clinics, we help build fishing skills and promote Christian values.
We encourage you to join Focus today. Just write in for your Focus brochure and application. Now, we look forward to hearing from you real soon now.
Your best bet if you want to catch more fish this year is a Scotty downrigger. It will get you deep and get there fast. There are portable Scotties for small boats and larger manual or electric units for bigger boats. The easy operation and full Scotty lifetime warranty will give you years of fishing enjoyment and success. Call Scotty USA for information.
This is Lombardo's Lakeview Motel. I thought it had the best view to show you Pine Flat Lake. Also, it's a great place to stay with the room for RVs, cabanas, and kitchenettes too. They've been a tradition for years on this lake. Down below, a beautiful lake. We're going to be launching out of Pine Flat Marina, and that's where everyone launches, and we're not any different. Easy access. With me is Tournament Bass Pro Larry Hall. We're off to catch some of those spotted bass that are so prevalent in this lake. The water temperature, 60 degrees, and the month is May. And here's our first stop, both sides of the dam. This is a nice sized lake, Pine Flat Lake. A lot of people come in here from Central California and Los Angeles for that matter, and all over. Behind me you see the dam. See those spillway gates? The dam's 426 feet high. And the water many times have gone up to the spillway gate. A little low this year. known for its spotted bass here, but gosh, it's been a trophy trout lake for years. And we hope to show you some spotted bass, maybe some trout. Let you take a look at one of the finest lakes up here in the eastern Sierra foothills. Pine Flat Lake, 26 miles long, over 1 million foot acres of water. The bass weren't cooperating on the first stop. A storm had just come through, but it was a beautiful day for us. Now all we need are the spots to cooperate. Larry says they're a little more sociable over there. Now, Larry, this looks like a nice place. Look at that tree over there. Yeah, that's nice, Cash. That time we nailed a spot, isn't it?
Pretty close. Been going down this bank here quite a ways. We're due.
How big do the spots get?
Well, I've caught them up to 4.5, 5 pounds in here, and I've seen a 6 and a 7 come out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But the average size is about 13, 14 inches.
Right. They grow a little quicker than the largemouths.
I think so. They have a longer feeding season than the largemouth do. They feed year round.
Mm-hmm.
They chase the shad where the largemouth just kind of lay there and wait for them to come to them.
Well, what are you using today? You gave me one of these things. Looks like, I don't know, a green root beer worm or something.
Uh-huh.
What do you call it?
They call it the green weenie.
The green.
Yeah, it's a super lure. Supposed to be the #1 worm right now.
It's been hot in the tournaments, huh?
Yeah, it has.
Color does make a difference, doesn't it?
It does. They add a little flake in there to enhance it a little bit. I got one of them little aquarium fish.
Make him jump. Aquarium fish. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Little tiny.
Let him grow up. How come you're catching all the fish?
Called finesse.
I tell you, you go fishing with the pro, that's what happens. Oh, that's what they look
he
like.
Might be
That's a
that's
keeper.
a spot.
Huh?
Look at the red eyes on him.
He was out late last night.
Yeah, he did a little serious drinking problem there, I guess. I didn't have to worry about losing him. He swallowed it.
He did, huh? There he is. That's a spotted bass, folks.
Goodbye.
That looks good. That point over there doesn't look too bad, Larry.
I like the way it kind of sloped a little bit and got that brush out there.
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be a penthouse for those spotted bass, right? Be the high rent district where the big boys live, huh?
Sure, that's where they smoke their cigars and everything.
That's right. Now, being a bass pro, how many tournaments do you fish in a year?
I would say I probably fish around 30.
That's a lot.
Quite a bit. I go most every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And you really lose out on the fun fishing part of it when you're fishing tournaments all the time.
Well, it does put a little pressure on you. But tournaments are, guys, for all the guys that compete, it's quite a challenge.
I like the competition.
Right. Would you say that's your main reason for doing it?
I just missed one of those little devils.
You just got practicing today, is that it? Oh, I guess he's not. Look at that.
He's come back and got that. Another one of those aquarium fish.
Oh.
They got a lot of dig to them.
Look at that. That's a little spot, folks. You're going to see it in just a second. There he is.
He's just laying right there. You see that little green weenie just hanging right out there?
Well, what's that, 10-0? That's early yet.
Who's keeping score though, right?
Well, Larry, since you're catching all those fish, what are you seeing up there up front?
I got a little advantage to you. I got red dots.
Red dot. Is that fish?
That's
Oh,
fish.
oh, I see that there now. Tell me what we're seeing on that depth finder.
Well, this is a Humminbird 4ID, and what it does is it's got red dots that shows the fish.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see the fish inside the rock, laying underneath the rock.
Oh, my goodness.
And it tells you exactly what depth it is and everything.
Now, how do you know what size they are?
Well, the little pixels are, each one of those clicks is 6 inches.
Right.
So if you count the clicks, you can count the size of the fish.
Aha!
And if it's a little rough, right now I have it on zoom. And I'll just zoom that up a little bit
Oh, okay.
so we can get a blowed up picture of it. Blows it up.
Those things have come a long way since they were first introduced, haven't they?
This thing does everything to tell you what kind of fish it is.
Boy, the lake is really flattened out, hasn't it?
It looks like glass out here today.
Oh, it's beautiful. Too bad it's so crowded here during the middle of the week. Wonder what all those people are doing on the Hollywood freeway about now.
They're not having as much fun as we are, I bet.
Uh-uh. No way.
Those people on the Hollywood freeway don't know what they're missing, though.
I notice you're fishing, you're a bass pro. You do, as you told me, 30 tournaments a year. And, of course, maybe the misconception about a lot of bass pros, oh, gosh, they 15-pound test and they're pulling them in and hammering them in. But here you do very well on the circuit. And, gosh, what kind of rig are you fishing with?
I'm using a 4-pound test and a real ultralight pole.
4-pound test.
And I feel you get bit more times with lighter line.
Mm-hmm.
And even though we're fishing trees right here, you got to worry about getting the strike first before you get them into the boat.
And you'll fish it all year in every lake?
Year round. In every lake.
There's patio boat. You can get out of Pine Flat Marina, which is where we came out of. Those two young boys look like they're having a good time.
It's a nice day for it.
Oh, yeah.
It was time to move on and see another part of the lake. And it doesn't take long in Larry's Ranger boat.
I think you could catch fish in a bathtub filled with soap.
As long as it had spots in it.
As long as it has spots, right. Now you can make that 3 pounds bigger. Well, Larry, you're not the only one that can catch fish. Now look at there.
That's the same caliber. Right there.
Yeah, but that's pretty small fisherman. Who is that young man?
That's old Danny Millsap. That's my nephew.
Well.
Got a little feisty one there, doesn't he?
Yeah. Show him how to release that, buddy. Show him how to get through it.
All right.
Awesome, that. There you go, and there it is.
I tell you, that's what it's all about. There's young Danny Millsap. Sanger, California. He's got his chair. He's throwing that spinner bait. He knows what to do with the spare time. You got a young lad, a young lady, take him fishing. Do me a favor. Do yourself a big. Whoa, whoa. My goodness. Well, I got a spring spot on a old bass standby for years, I guess. A little shark tooth spinner bait. Oh, it's fun when they hit that like that. Yes, sir. You go and grow up. See, I just shows you that I can catch fish like Larry, a pro. Not as many. Looking for quality. Look at that, right. I tell you what.
They're just laying right in that shade.
Makes a splash. Close. Close to being a keeper. And the pros start taking over.
Start getting tough, huh?
All right. Came all the way from Kentucky to make my home here. Come here, baby. Come here, come here. You got? Well, let's see. Let's see if he's big enough. Ah, little short. He's not quite a foot long. Whoa! Make him jump, Larry.
Catch and release. Did you catch that?
You did make him jump. I give you credit for that. Uh-oh.
We got another one of them little diggers. And get him in the boat this time.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I think he's a player.
Let's see if he wants to come up.
First, yeah. See if he wants to be tolerable here, sociable. All right.
Come on in here, boy.
Look at that. You know what? I think I'll fillet that up, make my special recipe. Jim Chappell, my cameraman, just nodding his head and grinning. There's your dinner, Mr. Chappell.
Is this going to be chicken McNuggets? Chicken McNuggets, huh?
If you're after the big ones, fish with a Rhino. The rod that's indestructible from tip to butt.
I'd like to introduce you to Magnum 1440, an exciting new fishing line designed only for revolving spool casting reels. It's made from an ultra-strong nylon never before used in fishing line. Its oval shape allows you to cast this 40-pound test line as though it were 14-pound. Now you can make long, smooth casts with a line strong enough to haul the biggest fish out of heavy cover. Magnum 1440, one of the new power lines from DuPont.
Your best bet if you want to catch more fish this year is a Scotty downrigger. It will get you deep and get there fast. There are portable Scotties for small boats and larger manual or electric units for bigger boats. The easy operation and full Scotty lifetime warranty will give you years of fishing enjoyment and success. Call Scotty USA for information.
Come to Clear Lake and Konocti Harbor Inn for the time of your life. The fishing, you can't beat Clear Lake, and there's no better place to stay than the Konocti Harbor Inn. They have it all for the family, including the finest in rental fishing boats. Try tennis on individually fenced courts. Play golf with 5 nearby courses to choose from. Eat like a king and enjoy 2 swimming pools with a view of the lake.
For fishing and fun, it's Clear Lake and Konocti Harbor Inn, open all year long. I don't care if the sun don't shine. We're gonna kick back, drop me a line. All right. Well, just a minute. Let you go back and play. There. Go back and play. Now that looks like a good spot.
Right there in the crack.
Right there, that big rock. What a nice spot. Not bad, not bad.
Right there in the crack. They like hanging in there.
Accuracy is important, isn't it, Larry? Catching
Most
fish.
of the time. Like if they're laying on the bank like that, you want to get it right up there tight.
What's a good way for a person to practice?
I practice with take a pie pan, put it in the backyard,
Pie pan, put it in the backyard. Right.
Keep throwing till you can hit that pie pan every time.
Mm-hmm. And then move it around. You get one of the little dummy plugs, right?
Yeah.
You can pick those up in the tackle shop.
Stand on a chair so you get the effect of being up off the water.
Well, that's a good point.
Just like if you're going to practice flipping or something, you can't practice standing on the ground. You have to stand up in a chair.
Mm-hmm. Larry, if you had to give a tip to someone out there watching on fishing, what would you tell them?
Basically, I'd tell them, be patient. You go on fishing, you don't catch any fish the first time, go back again. Don't lose your patience. Because once you get into them one time, that's all it takes to get in your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Be versatile, too. Just don't go up there with one thing in mind and sit there and do that all day long. If that doesn't work, be able to try something else.
That's a good tip. Well, here's this big rock. I'm going to bounce my spinnerbait off of it. Going to come through the shade. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 2.5. You catch a big trout in here, you enter that in a big tournament that's going on here in eastern Fresno County. I've seen some guys trolling for bass, trout while we've been down in here. Oops. Light tackle's fun, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
And it works as a bass pro. That's what's interesting.
You get bit more times using that light line.
Oh! I like this flea light.
You got him?
Oh, yeah. I think he just wrapped around something. But I got him.
Got a little one up here working too.
Oh. This old boy. Yep, he went into the tree, but I just got him out. That's called a... Gotta know how to do that, Larry. You know, I swear he was bigger than that.
Maybe the big one got off the tree and the little one got off the
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Larry, are they growing up?
Get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
This boy over here got a run on me. Oh, he just came off right there.
Did he really? You got whooped?
I got whooped. He won. Fighting me another one of these Kentucky Spotteds out of Pine Flat. This one's a pretty good fish. Oh, he wants me to jump a little bit right and get to the boat. Come on in here, boy.
Look at that.
Leo?
Yeah.
Before I turn this fish back, I want to show you a little trademark of a spot.
Okay.
Can you see that spot right on its tongue?
Yeah, I do.
There's also a tooth right on there. If you just rub your finger right on that, you can feel a tooth.
On his tongue.
And that's a trademark of a spot. Sometimes you get a hybrid that's bred with a smallmouth. It's hard to tell what you got, but you can go by that spot right on its tongue.
That's the little beauty mark, huh?
That's a little beauty mark.
Super.
That's the one that eats all the shad.
It was quite a day on Pine Flat Lake. Larry and I caught over 100 spots. They were small, but I tell you, on 4-pound test and flea light rods weighing 1.5 ounces, we had a ball. And we got several that were 13 to 14 inches, and we had a great fresh fish dinner that evening, right on the lake. And the lake, it was beautiful. I can see why so many people come here. We didn't fish for trout today, but a lot of people do, with good results too. I still remember the flowers on the hillside. It was one of the most relaxing days fishing I've ever had, and I guess you could tell. Larry Hall, he made it that way. He was so relaxing to fish with, and boy, can't he catch fish. I can see with his disposition and skill why he's one of the tournament's top bass fishermen on the West Coast. You know what little Danny told me? He said he already has a 6.5 pounder mounted on his wall that he caught. Watch out, Larry. On days like this, I thank the Lord for giving us the sense to appreciate this wonderful recreation. Fishing. It's great therapy. When's the last time you took your family fishing? Well, come to Pine Flat Lake. Stay at Lombardo's, get a boat from Pine Flat Marina. And you know what? You will have all of this to enjoy.
Your best bet if you want to catch more fish this year is a Scotty downrigger. It will get you deep and get there fast. There are portable Scotties for small boats and larger manual or electric units for bigger boats. The easy operation and full Scotty lifetime warranty will give you years of fishing enjoyment and success. Call Scotty USA for information.
Pyramid Lake, home of the world's record cutthroat trout. You can wade or troll for them on this famous lake. Only 30 minutes from Reno. The place to stay, Crosby Lodge on the lake. It's the fisherman's headquarters. So make your plans now to catch that famous lunker trout at Pyramid Lake. Call 702-673-4015 at Crosby Lodge. It's exciting. Have you experienced the thrill of Pyramid Lake? Call now for your summer and fall reservations. Crosby Lodge, the experts on Pyramid Lake.
Where California meets the sky, Shaver Lake in the Sierras. Let me tell you, it's not a secret anymore. It's only 45 minutes from Fresno, California. Easy access for you boaters. The fishing, how about rainbow, brown, and brook, and kokanee salmon too. Do yourself a favor. Come on up here and try it. Sierra Fishing, Shaver Lake, and Huntington too. We'll see you up here. You're gonna love it.
Come to Clear Lake and Konocti Harbor Inn for the time of your life. The fishing, you can't beat Clear Lake, and there's no better place to stay than the Konocti Harbor Inn. They have it all for the family, including the finest in rental fishing boats. Try tennis on individually fenced courts. Play golf with 5 nearby courses to choose from. Eat like a king, and enjoy 2 swimming pools with a view of the lake.
For fishing and fun, it's Clear Lake and Konocti Harbor Inn, open all year long.
If you have any comments or maybe a fishing tale you would like us to have us tell everyone, drop a line to Fishing Tales. And I leave you with one last look at Pine Flat Lake, one of the best, going home after a day of fishing.
Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed Fishing Tales. Fishing the California streams, rivers, lakes, bays, and ocean.
A rod and a reel, I'm going to strap on my fishing creel. I'm going to get me a bucket of worms. Going to catch a big one, cause I know it's my turn. I'm going to set my sails and catch a fishing tail. I don't care if the sun don't shine. I'm gonna kick back and drop me a line to the bottom of the deepest hole. Then I'm gonna hang on to my fishing pole to catch a whale or tell a fishing tale.
Tune in next week at this same time for another fishing adventure with Leo Verona and Fishing Tales.
This fishing really is fun, isn't it, Jim?
It sure is, Jimmy. Aren't we proud to be part of a Christian fishing organization that promotes spiritual growth and strong families?
Really. Focus has helped a lot of families in their faith.
It really has. Through our conferences and our camps and our clinics, we help build fishing skills and promote Christian values.
We encourage you to join Focus today. Just write in for your Focus brochure and application. Now, we look forward to hearing from you real soon now.